Hi everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Becky Sechere. I hope you're doing well. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about professionalism in nursing. Most of us have been practicing in the UK for a while, but there are a lot of issues around professionalism that we may not be aware of, although we are professional in our day-to-day life. Did you know that in the UK, nurses are not allowed to accept gifts from patients or relatives? Anyway, if you want to know more, please watch the video to the end. Hi, you're welcome back to the video. Now I would like to say thank you to all of you who have watched my videos, those of you who are watching for the first time, and those who have subscribed to my channel. If you have not yet done that, please remember to like this video, subscribe and share. So I'm going to be talking about professionalism in nursing, or how we promote professionalism in nursing, especially in a context of UK. So this video is actually for overseas nurses who are planning to relocate to the UK, those who are already here, and for those who just want to know about what professionalism is about in nursing. So the NMC, as we all are aware, have their own codes of professional conduct or practice. One of them is for us to prioritize people, practicing effectively, preserve safety, and promote professionalism and trust. So today I decided to pick on one of the NMC codes, which is promote professionalism and trust. By doing this, we have to uphold the reputation of the profession at all costs. So let's start. I'm going to be reading. That's why I'm wearing my glasses as usual. So in order to achieve promotion of professionalism and trust, one of the ways we can do that is to keep and uphold the standards and values that have been set out in the NMC codes. We have to act with honesty and integrity at all times, treating people fairly and without discrimination, bullying, or harassment. So these are some of the ways we can promote professionalism in nursing. Another one is being aware of at all times of how your behavior as a nurse can affect and influence the behavior of other people. So you have to be careful in what you do outside of work or in work as a nurse. Another one is keep to the laws of the country in which you are practicing. So if you've traveled from overseas, you've come to the UK, you know there are laws in the UK, you know there are laws in your country you came from. So when you arrive in the UK, make sure that you keep to the laws of the country in which you're practicing, whether England, Wales, Scotland, or Northern Ireland. Another one is to treat people in a way that does not take advantage of their vulnerability or cause them upset or distress. So if you're looking after a patient, make sure you treat them in a way that does not take advantage of their vulnerability or cause them upset or distress. Another way we can promote professionalism is to stay objective and have clear professional boundaries at all times with people in your care. So you should maintain professional boundaries. Don't be friends with your patient. So including those who have been in your care in the past. So even your past patients, you cannot be friends with them. You have to keep professional boundaries also in relation to their families and their carers. Anyway, so another way we can promote professionalism in nursing is to make sure you do not express your personal beliefs, including political, religious, or moral beliefs, to people in an inappropriate way. So let's say you're looking after someone who is wearing, something that you feel to you or according to your culture is inappropriate, you do not, comment about those things. Not your business. You are looking after someone with all sorts of things that you've never seen before. Just look at it and keep quiet. Just zip it. And also do not go preaching to people. Do not go saying, I'll pray for you. Do not go saying things to, Anyway, so beware of that. I'm going to go through again. Make sure you do not express your personal beliefs, including political, religious, or moral beliefs to people in an inappropriate way. So just be careful. We came here from different countries, different backgrounds. We have our values and all sorts of things. But when you come here, make sure, there's a saying, if you are in Rome, you do what Romans do. So just watch, deliver the care you have to, and move on. Whatever somebody's wearing, whatever somebody's doing, is not your business. Just provide that care which is required. Another way we can promote professionalism and trust in nursing is to act as a role model. You have to act as a role model in your professional development for students and newly qualified nurses. Because if you're not behaving professionally, what do you expect to impact on your student nurses who are working with you? Another one is to maintain the level of health you need to carry out your professional role. So in this situation, make sure if you're not feeling well, get yourself checked out. Don't say, I'm just going to do it, and you'll be struggling. Also, make sure you're not overworking yourself. You work 7 days and then you carry on. You do your own shift. You go and do overtime or agency, and you're not well enough to do your job. So make sure you maintain good health in order to do your job. Also, another way is to use all forms of spoken, written, and digital communications, including social media and networking sites, responsibly. So, and you should be respecting the rights to privacy of others at all times. So if you're on social media as a nurse, you have to be careful what sort of things you post, what sort of comments you make, what sort of, groups you join. You have to be very careful. So I want to talk about another one as well, upholding your position as a registered nurse, midwife, or nursing associate in the UK. So how do you achieve that? You have to refuse all but most trivial gifts. So you should refuse every gift that is given to you as a nurse by your patients or family. But there is a clause there saying, but trivial gifts, favor. So as a nurse, you must refuse all but the most trivial gifts, favors, or hospitality, as accepting them could actually be interpreted as an attempt to gain preferential treatment. So you're looking after this patient who comes in and gives you this gift. It means back home we'll say like they are giving you gifts. Yes, it's easily acceptable for patients and families to give nurses money, little envelopes here and there. But in the UK, you are not to accept. Unless, of course, it's a trivial gift, such as, it says you should not accept at all, but there is an allowance for trivial gifts. I was reading about this, and there's a mention about, like, if somebody gives you a chocolate or a gift which is less than certain amount, I'm not going to mention that amount, but there's a mention about £50, but nothing even close to £50. Trivial chocolate, gift card, something like that. I'm not mentioning anything to put myself in trouble, but we are to refuse all sorts of gifts except trivial one. It depends on how you can interpret trivial gifts. However, if you're not too sure, you need to declare it to your manager, speak to somebody, because it can be interpreted as conflict of interest. because it means the person is trying to influence the care you are giving them. So you have to be aware of that. These are some of the things when some of us came, we did not even know much about them. Although the codes are there, you just glance through them, and during your revalidation you go through them, but you don't really take your time to absorb what some of these things are. So never ask for or accept loans from anyone in your care or anyone close to them. So never accept any gift from your patients or their families, or even loans. I would never receive a loan from a patient or their family, but oh well, you never know. Over this again. Act with honesty and integrity in any financial dealings you have with everyone you have professional relationship with, including people in your care. So you have to be honest with them. If there is something you're not too sure about, speak to your manager. So I think that was very important. And also for those who take part in advertisements or writing information, booklet and things, it says make sure that any advertisement, publications or published materials you produce or have produced for your professional service or services are accurate. They should be responsible, ethical, and do not mislead or exploit. Never use your status as a registered professional to promote causes that are not related to health. So be very careful what sort of things that you are promoting. Do not use your professional status or professional or registered professional status to promote courses that are not related to her. So say I'm a nurse, so I want to go and promote something which is not related to nursing. So be careful. Also, you must cooperate with the media only when it is appropriate to do so. And then always protect the confidentiality and dignity of people receiving treatment or care. There are others about you, how you should fulfill your registration requirement, which we all do because of revalidation. We have to. There's something about cooperating with all investigations and audits. So if there's anything going on in your life, investigations, you should make sure you cooperate with it. Never allow someone's complaint to affect the care that you provide to them. So let's say you're on a ward and a patient complains about you or says they don't like you or something like that. You have to go through your manager to deal with that situation. You should not let that complaint, because the person has complained about you, do not let that affect the care that you will provide to them. Also, use all complaints as a form of feedback and an opportunity for you to reflect and learning to improve your practice. So basically, I came across this. I think somebody asked me something about this, and I thought, you know what? It would be nice to put something together regarding our professionalism in the UK as nurses. I hope if you're coming or you're new to the UK and you've not had the chance to look at the NMC codes, have a look. I've only picked on one of them, which is promote professionalism, and I hope this video has been helpful. If there is anything you would like me to talk about regarding nursing in the UK, please feel free to just write that in a comment section, and I would happily and gladly create a video about that. I hope this has been helpful. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon.